do it on your phone. Sure. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
Man, I'm an asshole, dog. Shit. Everybody. Yo, she was like, I should delete everybody. Because they're getting on my nerves. Y'all are all like lost puppies.
Nobody wants to be a lost puppy.
You're not that good. You're okay. I mean, now you're getting a little over your fucking head over your heels and shit. Not. It's getting on my nerves though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me know when you're on here so I can start. Let's go solo.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Solo chat.
I'm not doing full screen on the PlayStation. I'll square.
Should I do like the campaign?
And I can hear myself through it so they can hear me.
It's all good. Who cares?
I don't know. Legit, I be saying.
I'm gonna just do a campaign real quick to see how it is.
And I'm confused. Like there's two conversations going on at the same time.
Why you say that?
Because I'm hearing the echo of our conversation.
Yeah, it's weird. You gotta, I think you just mute your sound, to be honest. Because that's what was happening when I was watching you guys. Like, I would start watching it, and then I would get caught up, because then it would start playing back, and I'm like,
Is that my input sound?
I think it's your output, because it's coming out of you.
And the Giants on 1st and 10, their offense ready to go.
Why do I have Roth's? Is that Roth's going on?
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Charles. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Vontaze Burfict coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again.
What was the
Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Rush for 3 plays. I'm done. I didn't even look at it because I was worried about you getting
now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Now it's the Florida Atlantic line. This is Alfred Morris. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a mutt team, so it doesn't really
that goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, you're off to a great start. Just 82 more challenges to go. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Like, over the game is so loud. I just can't hear you.
Is that good?
Yes, sir. I like the new animations, though. Pretty lit. Let's go look at the auction block. Let's see what they got on the auction block. Probably nobody.
Nobody's got the game right now.
Wow. Look at this. Like, they got.
You should have. Because he fucking bought the game with, like, download bullshit.
Yeah, but not. It'll go to his account, not mine. Rashid Melvin. That's your cornerback, guy.
Yeah, nobody's bidding on anything.
Because you're going to get it for free right now. Everybody's probably just doing
Oh, there
solo.
go my nigga Jalen.
What is solo battles? What is this? This is new.
Yo, go play the actual game. Fuck this. Go play the actual game. That's what everybody's playing right now. This shit's funny right now.
What do you mean, act?
Somebody to play, like, go play the actual, like, Azure team. Go play your fucking
Featured opponents.
That's just playing.
I think it's head-to-head, maybe.
Yeah.
All these teams are way better than mine, so I'm not playing them right now. No
You
thanks.
don't need to play those kind of teams. You need to go play a, I don't know how the fuck people already got an 80 fucking team.
That's
It's been out for 3 hours.
because you know how Joe has the freaking the extra packs, and then they're freaking buying packs like crazy to get an 80
I wonder
team.
what Joe's got. Go to the actual, like, game where you just play, like, not even squads, where you're just playing a fucking game.
Okay. So not all ultimate teams.
Back out of Ultimate Team.
Ultimate franchise?
Yeah.
Long shot?
Just go. No.
Franchise.
I'm delayed to where you're at. Let's see everything.
Alright.
Exactly.
Alright.
Exhibition. That would be just playing somebody.
Head to head?
I think. Exhibition, yes.
Let's try this.
Online head to head, yeah.
Go the Eagles!
Man, you're getting trashed with your
Oh
Giants.
man, I don't even want to play
Be
as
a
my
man, don't play with your team. See what my team's ranked. Oh, fuck.
Damn, yours is trash too.
Where are they?
Look,
I didn't even see them.
it's gonna come up. Right?
Yo, it's mad disrespectful because of fucking, what's his name? That's cool though. It's cool. Hey, they've always hated Dallas. EA's always hated us.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 49ers are ranked above you, Doug. Oh man.
You
Oh
wait.
man.
Wait.
Oh, what is this? Low. Oh my God.
Hold on. You go back to the fucking 49ers and you tell me what the fuck, how they're an 85 and they're a 76 defense. How does that average out to an 85?
I don't know, Doug.
Dude, that's the shit I'm talking about with them doing some fucked up ranking. So, us having an 84 and an 83 defense makes us an 83. But them having an 85 and a 76 defense makes them an 85.
I don't know, Doug.
See, That's why I don't want to buy this fucking game. Shit like that. Shit like that makes me hate this fucking game. Fucking EA logic. Makes no fucking sense.
I mean, I think that's just the preseason stats. I mean, it'll go up.
I bet Zeke's not even a 95 overall in the running backs.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
And this motherfucker is a Dallas fan.
Manning now on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards at a first down on the game's very first play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Throwing is Manning on third down. And that is
no flag.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Bortles leads the Jags up first and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep. Back over. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Giant territory. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. 54 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's got this one down to the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a defensive year for Madden.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Throwing now is Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Manning going to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the second. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. What a play. It's a 1st down as they get 19 yards on the fake punt. On 1st down, Manning. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd.
They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept him on their toes. That's why they...
I didn't give him enough time. I didn't get enough time.
Miles Jack coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves...
I freaking hit it.
Again. Calais Campbell in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Riley Dixon now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Hey.
They are slow.
So right.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Going deep for Moncrief.
What?
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're
just
the
sitting in the
underdogs and
backfield.
you're
I don't
playing
know
on the
what-
road, you absolutely have to
I
get
don't know what to
takeaways.
do.
You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They do go for it. It's Bortles. Looking long for Westbrook. This is caught.
Oh
inside
my
the
God, I can't get no
15.
pressure on him.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is
Give me
TJ
that.
Yeldon. And his first carry, he loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Telvin Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. In his own end zone, it's Manning. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Barkley. No gain on the
Can't
play
go
there,
nowhere.
and it'll bring up 4th down. So they couldn't get anything there, Charles. Now
Oh
4th
my
down from their
God.
own 2, and a bad situation to be
I
frank for the
missed
special
click.
teams.
Yeah, if you are the punting
I
team
missed
now,
click.
your number one thing is protect the punter because you got to think they may actually come after him trying to get a big play.
31 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag.
That
now
was
you try for
that
the
was
end zone
on
a
me,
couple of
dog. I
times.
missed
I don't think
it.
there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you
Oh
just
my
needed.
God!
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. In for the score. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
All right, I'm gonna play with my team,
And
finish
that's
the
a
game,
lead that
and then I'm
excites
gonna
the
play
team
with
as they head into the half.
See what
Good
they
way to
do.
finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Just kick.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. One final try now for Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Green 80. Green 80.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he's got some space here. Fournette fighting through. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Let's go.
$1.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
No.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a give to Fournette, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Throw it.
No pressure.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
What? It's off the mark, incomplete. Jarrell Adams, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays
I'm done.
And that just
I'm so
means
done.
you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The Giants on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Manning. That's going to lead. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And look at this, another fake. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Oh, my God.
I got you, 88. I got you. Mike 39, Lucy. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, spread left. Spread left.
Fournette on the counter. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh,
and this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping. He was just sleeping a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now. They stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Now Stewart on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Manning now to throw.
Oh my
Down
God!
he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down, and the clock will run.
I got beat by
Brandon, if I'm an
guacamole.
offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. To throw, it's Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Really hard being a Giants, man.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go. Trick flex.
Bortles going to throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Open man right side is Shark. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by l-oGMatrix-l. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing.
He's got a man complete.
Gone. Give me that.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting.
Oh!
I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I am.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Drive stretch is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't even.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, you douchebag.
comes out. Who's got it? The Giants.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be
Give me the ball.
from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice
Go,
it,
Beckham.
preach it,
Let's
talk
go.
about it all the
Give me
time.
another
You would
one.
think no
Give me
one
another
would
one.
ever turn it
Give me
over.
another one.
Yet they are humans out there running
No.
around.
Nope.
And
Oh,
a crusher
no.
there as it's intercepted. Picked up by
Love it.
Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You never see the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
Oh
EA
my God,
Sports.
1
For more,
yard.
find us on Twitter at EA
1
Madden
yard.
NFL. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long
Oh
from
my
Jacksonville.
God.
17 this year. You ain't winning a game this year. Y'all might as well just go ahead and draft a fucking. I'd say draft a quarterback, but I think you need an offensive line before you get one of those. Y'all gonna be the first niggas in the NFL draft in a long time to draft.
Unacceptable quality. Unacceptable.
Acceptable.
Alright. 0-1. Good start.
From a Cowboys fan, that was acceptable. Damn, there's only 2,800 people playing this game right now.
I'm deleting this game. I don't want to hear
You
you,
ain't even gonna,
Fargit.
you ain't even gonna have one motherfucker that's on like that you're gonna have on your butt team from your team.
Odell Beckham, that's it. That is it.
You can have like a 79 fucking Eli.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star
Nobody
State in the
wants to
very
listen to you,
mammoth
Fargo.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel.
Fargo.
It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Kingdom, now down in the presence of greatness. We employ.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He's already quitting. He's already quitting.
Are you playing somebody with the Browns?
Yeah. Is he already quitting? Is that what's going on here?
Waiting for your peer to resume online game.
He's quitting. Concede.
I don't know
Concede.
why the fuck he quit.
He
You know,
was-
he's talking shit.
I don't care what he has to say.
Like everybody else talking shit about the Cowboys.
First down, Prescott. And his first pass is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
This one, the PA boot.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Remember, you have a fucking quarterback.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Come on.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
Wow. Wow, Mike.
Fielded just inside the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Even when you fucked up, mine fucked up with mine, and he still kicked it. Imagine if you would have hit the shit first. I would use a lot of zone coverage.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
I'm going to cover 3 does. Doubt he's going to do that run again. Nope.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking inside him, he's got a man. It's Gordon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I'm going to cover 2 invert, maybe. He's going to run again. Nope, he's not running.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
He's running.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. It's complete on the bubble screen. It's Gordon. And he'll take it down, shot at 45 at the 46.
Look like it hurt.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Your ankle okay?
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
How do you go up the middle like that?
35-yard line.
Close the line and
That's
put a
good for a
brick.
Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Mayfield now on 2nd down. That is incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
I think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That guy's a rookie. They're not going to give him the respect he's due until he plays games and puts up stats.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They go to Elliott again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, as an offense, you know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't. And this one looks like a you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess them there with the running play. They didn't fool them at all.
Went in the wrong direction. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Landry. Oh, eluding the tackle. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? The answer would be yes. Confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second down, Mayfield. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Still moving. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Here we go now.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's going to be
Man, he grabbed his helmet to get
just
back
a
here.
yard up to the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
We're just going for another.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first
Wonder if
half.
they'll do that again.
We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Yeah.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he'll be hit
Supposed
as
to pick that up.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. Mayfield on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. From the gun, Mayfield forced out to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. for Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And
Elliott slow.
There as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He's airing it out for Williams. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Leopard!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Come on.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his man. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Malik Collins forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. The Browns on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. This is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
What? Wow.
And that hits at the 6 and carries
He
into
didn't
the
go
end
for
zone
it.
for a touchback. The Cowboys offense
said,
now,
"Nah,
they
I'm
head
good."
out for their first possession of the second half. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he fires
my
one
God,
that's
he wasn't
intercepted.
open.
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open.
They'll try to fire up the running game with Madden. And the ball's out.
Wow, how do you pick it up that fast?
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
I gotta watch
Almost
this.
like it's almost like baseball.
Oh, wow.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Handoff comes to Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down. They'll run for it.
What?
Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down
That
to the
pissed
16.
me off. He didn't pick him up.
Give
Come
him
on.
3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Oh, no.
Give me that ball.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he gets started.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one just
You better
shy
put
of
somebody there. I'm
midfield,
going to keep
all the
running
way to
that.
the
You better put somebody
49.
there.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Prescott off play action. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And Dak on the option left.
What was
and
that?
He'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Second down, Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Rolling to his right.
Wow.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout
I was
coming in
past
here
the line of
defensively
scrimmage?
as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
Oh, I
He's able to
hit
get
it too
across
early.
the 20 to the 25-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult
That's why
for
I'm running
themselves
that.
on this drive.
That's why I'm running that.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Gordon. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No way!
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
He doesn't go up for it?
Josh Gordon, 53 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
That was the only thing I had.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at the return.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way William described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll look to throw. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 24 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Wow, how did you...
Throw off. He will get a whistle, a signal,
I
and a
screwed this all
timeout.
up.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gordon. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
All screwed up.
Mayfield looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Back down, Philly. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Gone.
Here's Mayfield.
You don't drop the ball with 10 people on
He's
you?
taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game.
That was my
Well,
game.
Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that's certainly
I
applied
don't know
here.
why I
today.
ran
And that
press.
almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the
I don't wanna
images
watch this.
of the game of old.
I had to lose those with the Cowboys. They
So
always
that'll
lose.
just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I couldn't get the running game going for nothing.
What's the heat pay for this?
I
I
don't
got the check. I got like the fucking gold edition. Yo, the free games this month are gonna kick ass from what I heard. I bet he got the Hall of Fame edition.
I bet he does too.
That one's only 80. I heard somebody say that. I guess it is. I guess that's the only one he bought, dog. It says 3 days early access to Madden. One of 5 elite Hall of Fame legends. One of the player from your favorite NFL team. 12 gold team fantasy packs. Cover athlete, elite player. 2 custom uniforms in Madden. This thing paid $80 for stuff. This is trash. It's the warehouse.
It's pretty trash.
How is the other Madden still selling for $40? So it literally is. It's still $40. Fucking shit. Like, yo, I don't think this shit would go down.
Is there even anybody besides you watching? Just like Joe, this nigga that I'm watching shit's got like 20,000 green points already in his shit. Like, these niggas is like, I'm gonna spend how much money? $1 billion. These niggas have already got like 90 overall players, dog. I bet they do. I'm gonna do a draft.
He's already a level 10. He's already got 13,000 points. That's $50.
You get level 10 right off the bat.
This nigga got every fucking Cowboys. He's got all the fucking Cowboys. This nigga has a level 25 mud level. 11,000 green points. He's an 82 overall. Hold on, I'll take him while he's in the stupid turn. This dude's an 84 overall. This dude's an 83 overall. I bet Joe's got like an 85 already.
I'm not even sure he played yet.
Send him a fucking invite.
I did, the one I first joined. He probably don't even remember that you got his account. Yeah, he does. How do I even open it? Okay. I'm gonna go with Tyrod Taylor. I'm gonna run the hell out of the ball.
They already got flashbacks out.
Oh, they said they made a shit ton of money last year, so they're gonna do it again.
Team Diamonds. They got 92s out already. I mean, unless that's just for the MUT draft. What do you mean, versus zombie?
There's this like fucking hunter zombie thing that comes after you. Y'all are trying to survive.
I want something like...
Get a free VR game.
like something, they should come out like something with like The Walking Dead, like you can like open world almost, and you can build your empire almost, you know what I mean?
Walking Dead like Grand Theft Auto. That's what it sounds like.
Not like Grand Theft Auto, like
But you're building an empire just like you're doing that game.
you're not getting what I'm saying. Like, say if you took 7 Days to Die, cancel the building part. I mean, I wouldn't cancel it all the way. Like, you could build like your barrier around, you could build buildings inside, but it wouldn't be like blocks. It would be set things that you can put all around, and you have to go out and either find the materials, take them from cars, like find buses, bring them back, and stuff like that. And the zombies would come at you, and just like The Walking Dead, basically.
You're giving fucking Netflix away for free this whole month. Sony.
What? That's crazy.
Xbox is never going to Madden, Doug. Xbox is giving fucking Hulu away for free, and Sony's giving away fucking Netflix for free for a month. They're trying to get people to buy systems right now. They're fighting very, very hard to get fucking parents to go buy fucking systems to shut their fucking kids up after they get off school. And this is a big time. You're coming up on the real
kiss my ass. These are the kids that are going to get it now, where they've been told for fucking 6-7 years, no, we're not going to buy you a system. And now they're old enough, their parents will be like, fuck it, it'll keep them shut the fuck up for 2-3 hours. It's like a $400. Now it's like a $200 babysitter, but a lot of kids are being babysit by their fucking game systems now, which is kind of sad.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
You know I'm still streaming, right?
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They go play action here on first down.
Go for it.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. He
Okay.
rifles one that's...
I'm done.